EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. But tonight we kick off Week 13 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Right to the air goes Ward. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? So who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground. Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. Looking to put a drive together. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up. You talk about this Rams defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. Right back to Pitts again.
Let me jump that. Let me fucking jump that. God.
12 yards for him there. It's a first down. Well, they told us that he was just going to be a bear to defend. And usually tight ends are, Charles, but he's no exception to that rule. His second catch of the opening possession, and it gets him a first down.
Yeah, and they certainly saw something on his earlier reception. He went back and reported what he found.
Fuck out of here.
And one of the things about him, he's like a wide receiver to me, Brandon. He has a great sense of space and understanding where defenders are.
Yeah, we talk all the time, Charles, that it kind of gets cliche about the hands that he has, but really it's the truth. They're for a tight end, some of the best hands in the game. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Robinson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Penix working out of the gun here. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
You gotta jump that, bro. You gotta jump that. You there already.
Completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game. 2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Penix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Tyrell Dodson from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Operating from the gun, Penix. Down inside the 10. And he'll take it into
That's
the
me.
end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts.
I
His
don't know
11th touchdown of the year. And the Falcons are on the board first on the road here in L.A. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Eagles.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
I know this was fucking coming, bro. Just pick up your fucking player.
In the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. To throw, here's Ward. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field, and that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. So here's a 3rd and 14.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lion.
To throw is Ward. That is caught. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 37. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
Y'all got to give me something.
And nowhere
Fuck.
to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action now. Ward. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Ward. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. And the Rams had 8 and 3 now. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Come on, come on. 70 Timberwolves.
Now Ward. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. The catches for him just keep piling up in his career. He's now at 1,024. And that ties Isaac Bruce, the number that he had back in the day.
Yeah, part of the greatest show on turf. And remember, Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt combined for nearly 2,000 catches in their careers. He might get to 2,000 himself with the numbers he threw.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Kyron Williams with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to...
That should have been a fucking pick.
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Caught out left side by Robinson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. They'll throw with Penix. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Second and a couple. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keeping the short gains.
You gotta stop that, bro.
And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. A first carry for Tyler Algier. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 4. A play fake. Now Penix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To the air, Penix. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal.
Oh, my goodness. Because I don't...
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy.
Oh, it's so fucking annoying. It's like, I'm pressing the fucking button.
At least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming.
Oh, I'm so fucking mad, bro.
You know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Throwing is Ward. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down, L.A.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ward. Throw right side, complete to Williams. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up second down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Throwing now, Ward. And Diggs has it. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 40.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a second and 7. Again, it's Ward. That's caught at the 25.
Bum ass nigga.
Get this one down
Go.
near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup of 38.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Off the draw, here's Williams.
You gotta give me something, big
The
boy.
big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, Ward. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he'll get into the end zone.
Let's do
Rams.
the Chuck shuffle.
Stephon Diggs with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Rams go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Rams 14, Falcons 10.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
I'm good, bro.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. And this will be a Falcons first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll go play action here with Penix. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Penix. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
An 86.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. And looking to throw, Penix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And that'll be caught. And he will get out of bounds and pick up the first down. So they catch the defense napping, and the fake spike works to move the chains. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Throwing again, Penix. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Looking to throw, Penix. And he'll be hit.
I need these sacks.
And that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Penix. And this one is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll throw now on the final play. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Where's he going? Where's he going?
Looking to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Thank you.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
19, Charger, 19.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw is Ward. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off play action, Ward. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Terrence Ferguson, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Rams are able to widen their advantage. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And this will be a Falcons 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. This ball down the field for Pitts. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. Throw caught by Flowers. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he will have a first down here about the 40. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. So the fourth down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40. A play fake. Now Penix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams 16. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Where is he going? I don't get...
To the air, Penix.
Let me get there. I know where you're going. Like, I know where you're going. You're going. Oh my goodness. Let me get there. I don't know why they're changing.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They'll throw with Penix. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. Call it a gain of 12, but if
that ball should have come out
down due to the previous penalty.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot.
That should have been so many sacks.
There he had to come off with his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw again is Penix. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel from 4 yards out. And the Falcons are back within a score. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll let Robinson try and run. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. Well, I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
Where's he?
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Ward. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
72.
From the gun, here's Ward. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. He'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And it's taken in at the 9. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag, punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Back now in Los Angeles. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. To throw, here's Ward. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Here's Ward. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. They'll run out of the gun here.
Oh, y'all got to give me something.
Like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
At the 45-yard line.
Throwing is Ward. Going deep for Diggs. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Throwing now, Ward. Caught on the slant. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Kyron Williams with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Rams get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Yo, and that motherfucker would have catch that.
Couldn't connect.
Strap.
Credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll go play action here with Penix. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. This is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Falcons.
I got caught on the wrong fucking player.
Hollywood Marquise Brown. His first touchdown on
Damn.
the year. And the Falcons
I got caught on the wrong fucking
one-score
player.
game again here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle.
Damn.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Now Ward. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
18
Ward now working out of the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. Down the left sideline. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A big play there. 51 yards. And the Rams use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Looking to put a drive together. And looking to throw. Penix. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Robinson up the middle. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 91 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early. The full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Now Penix. This will be caught by Brown. And some room to work.
Yo, get the fuck out of here.
This to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Looking to throw, Penix. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And they do get him
I
down,
got caught on the
but not
wrong
before
fucking
he's able to
person.
slip
I know where you're going. You're so
inside the
predictable.
5-yard line.
I just got caught on the wrong fucking person.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Algier is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Algier again. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. Third and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. And he's going to go down.
I didn't get a fucking sack.
13-yard line. Micah Parsons in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is indeed good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Looking to put a drive together. To throw is Ward.
Stupid. Stupid. Stupid.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great effort there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Rams are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth-quarter lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession. And to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Crossing route and complete. He's got Pitts. All 3 timeouts.
I tried calling a fucking timeout. I don't know.
1st and 10. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st down. They'll set up a throw. Got this complete to the
Oh, I
top.
know where you're going. Let me jump that.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. To the air, Penix. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. They'll throw with Penix. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
I don't know why he's in the game.
Here we go. This is 4th down. On the bootleg, it's Penix.
I'm jumping the fucking road. Oh my.
Penix working out of the gun here. Touchdown, Falcons.
Oh, all that predictability ain't gonna get you nothing but the L.
With his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Oh my goodness, so many times I'm right there to jump the route. They're just not jumping.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And he will get into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
2nd and 11. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that'll be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Here we go, here we go. Hot 70, hot 70. Hot 19, hot 19.
Ward. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And the lead is now 13.
That's for the 2-point conversion. Spamming the shot of that tight end.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
I should have had at least fucking 2 picks. At least 1 pick on fucking Pitts, bro.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Penix. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Algier going straight ahead. And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs. Well, this was a fun one today. 4 points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles,